Have you ever wondered why, after a sleepless night, your workouts suck so much? Imagine you're at your peak form, ready to break your personal best. But something is wrong. The weights seem heavier than usual, your endurance is down, and that routine that is normally executed to perfection? A total disaster. The culprit could be hidden right in your cushion. Before you start, if you're new to the channel and want to find out how to optimize your workouts through sports science, be sure to subscribe and activate the bell. Every week, I post new content based on scientific research to help you reach your fitness goals. Hi, everyone. Today, we are talking about a topic that is too often underestimated in the fitness world: sleep. Not just a simple moment of rest, but a real ally for our athletic performance. As a personal trainer and fitness enthusiast, I have seen countless athletes obsessively focus on training and nutrition, completely forgetting the third fundamental pillar: quality sleep. But what actually happens while we sleep? Our body is not simply resting, it is in full activity. During sleep, we go through several cycles, each one crucial for athletic recovery. The most important phase is deep sleep, or the N3 phase, where our body becomes a repair and strengthening workshop. In this phase, growth hormone peaks, increasing up to 3 times its daytime levels. This hormone is crucial because it stimulates protein synthesis, accelerates muscle tissue repair, and promotes fat metabolism. During sleep, we witness a veritable hormonal dance. While testosterone levels, crucial for muscle growth and recovery, increase significantly, cortisol, the stress hormone that can hinder our progress, decreases. It is a perfect orchestration of biochemical processes working in synergy to optimize our athletic performance. Imagine your body as a construction site. During training, controlled microtraumas are created in your muscles, which are necessary for growth. Sleep is when the workers, your biological processes, spring into action to repair and strengthen these structures. The magic happens through the activation of muscle satellite cells and increased protein synthesis, which can be up to 40% during deep sleep. Without adequate sleep, it is like having tired, unmotivated workers. Work gets done poorly or not at all. Scientific studies show us impressive data on the impact of a sleepless night. Our maximal strength can decrease by up to 30%, as shown by research published in the Journal of Sports Sciences. Our reflexes and reaction times deteriorate by 20–30%, a deficit comparable to a 0.05% blood alcohol level. The time needed to recover between sets increases by 50%, while the risk of injury increases exponentially due to reduced neuromuscular coordination and slowed reaction times. On the contrary, optimal sleep turns into a true superpower for the athlete. Sleeping 7 to 9 hours leads to an average increase of 13% in maximal power, improves cardiovascular endurance by 7%, and increases movement precision by 40%. The most recent research has shown that quality sleep can accelerate the speed of muscle recovery by up to 60% and optimize the testosterone-cortisol ratio, a key element in muscle growth. I want to share with you some real stories that I have personally followed. Marco, a powerlifter who was preparing for an important competition, was training hard and following an impeccable diet, but his results had stopped for months. When we analyzed his habits, we discovered that he slept only 5 to 6 hours per night, with constant awakenings. After 3 months of working on her sleep, gradually increasing to 8 hours of quality rest, she improved her deadlift by 15 kilos, without any changes in her training program or diet. Then there is Sarah, an amateur runner preparing for her first marathon. She woke up at 5 in the morning to train before work, but went to bed too late. The result? A continuous series of minor injuries, difficulties in recovery and stamina that did not improve as expected. By restructuring his schedule to ensure 7 to 8 hours of sleep, he not only successfully completed the marathon, but also noticed a significant reduction in recovery time between workouts. These cases bring us to a fundamental point. We are not all the same when it comes to sleep. Everyone has a specific chronotype, a kind of internal biological clock that determines the optimal times of activity and rest. Larks perform best in the early morning and naturally get tired in the evening, while owls reach their peak energy levels in the late afternoon or evening. The key lies in recognizing one's chronotype and adapting one's training accordingly. For larks, morning workouts are the ideal time. Their bodies are naturally ready to perform. Owls, on the other hand, find most benefit in training in the late afternoon, when their body temperature is highest and muscle coordination is at its peak. Beware, however. This does not mean that owls need to train late in the evening. The aim is to find a balance that respects one's chronotype without compromising sleep at night. Modern technology offers us valuable tools to monitor the quality of our rest. The latest smartwatches and fitness trackers not only measure sleep duration, but also analyze the different phases and quality of rest. However, we must remember that these devices are not infallible. They are useful tools for trends, not absolute truths. What really matters is to observe the continuity of sleep, how long it takes us to fall asleep, the duration of the different sleep phases, the nocturnal heart rate and its variability, along with body temperature. These parameters, analyzed over time, help us understand how different factors influence our rest. Athletes often face specific sleep disorders. Pre-competition insomnia is probably the most common. That difficulty sleeping the night before an important competition. It is a normal reaction, caused by increased adrenaline and performance anxiety. The key is not to panic. One bad night's sleep will not undo months of preparation. It is more important to focus on the quality of sleep in the preceding weeks. As far as the pre-sleep routine is concerned, the approach must be customized. Powerlifters and bodybuilders benefit greatly from passive stretching and a warm bath to relax the muscles, followed by guided meditation. Endurance athletes may prefer a light yoga or mobility session, accompanied by diaphragmatic breathing and journaling to release mental stress. Team sports athletes often find it useful to combine a mental review of playing patterns with visualization techniques and light dynamic stretching. Nutrition plays a crucial role in athletes' sleep. Those who train in the evening must pay particular attention to the timing of meals. A meal rich in complex carbohydrates 3 to 4 hours before bedtime promotes the release of serotonin and facilitates sleep. In contrast, proteins and fats take longer to digest and may disturb sleep. Natural supplementation can support sleep, but it does not have to be the main solution. Magnesium and melatonin are well known, but there are also interesting alternatives such as glycine, an amino acid that improves sleep quality, L-theanine, which promotes relaxation without causing drowsiness, and tryptophan, the natural precursor of serotonin. The sleeping environment requires special attention. The ideal room temperature should be between 18 and 20 degrees. Total darkness is essential, as even small sources of light can interfere with melatonin production. Mattress and pillow should be chosen according to one's preferred sleeping position and sport-specific requirements. To improve sleep systematically, I suggest a gradual approach over 4 weeks. In the first week, we focus on regularity, setting fixed times for sleeping and waking and eliminating caffeine after 2 p.m. During the second week, we optimize the sleeping environment by adjusting temperature and lighting. The third week is dedicated to stress management through meditation and the practice of gratitude. In the last week, we refine this by experimenting with different training times and optimizing the timing of meals. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a necessity based on sound scientific principles. It is the moment when your body turns all the hard work in a scenario into concrete results through a complex cascade of hormonal and metabolic events. It doesn't matter how perfect your training program is or how precise your diet is. Without quality sleep, you are rowing against the tide. To explore this topic further, I have prepared a comprehensive guide with specific protocols for optimizing sleep according to your type of training, which you can find for free in the link in the description. I have also created a customized tracker to monitor sleep quality in relation to athletic performance, also available in the link below. In future videos, we'll explore how to synchronize your workouts with your natural chronotype to maximize results and delve into the impact of circadian rhythms on body composition. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this scientific information useful, and tell me in the comments how you manage your sleep in relation to physical activity. If you have specific questions about your case, leave a comment. I will personally reply to all comments in the first 24 hours after the video is published. See you soon.